Do you remember the guy who fixed our car? Do you remember the guy who fixed our car? May not feel it occasionally. May not feel it occasionally. This will not be necessary. This will not be necessary. My relatives do. My relatives do. We were saving money for our vacation. We were saving money for our vacation. They hate waiting in line. They hate waiting in line. Their mother-in-law was decorator. Their mother-in-law was decorator. Couldn't they catch up a century ago? Couldn't they catch up a century ago? The channel was too deep. The channel was too deep. They practiced yoga to relieve stress. They practiced yoga to relieve stress. Which movie genre do you like the most? Which movie genre do you like the most? The Stepdaughter's Librarian. The Stepdaughter's Librarian. I wish I didn't have to get up early every day. I wish I didn't have to get up early every day. Can they evaluate after 4 years? Can they evaluate after 4 years? They play tennis every weekend. They play tennis every weekend. Is her mother a bus driver? Is her mother a bus driver? When do you like to go to the museum? When do you like to go to the museum? Can I taste this cheese sample? Can I taste this cheese sample? I've been playing the piano for hours, so I was able to perform the piece perfectly. I've been playing the piano for hours, so I was able to perform the piece perfectly. Should count every day. Should count every day. Become botanists bi-weekly? Become botanists bi-weekly? I've been developing for 10 years. I've been developing for 10 years. Didn't they see you soon? Didn't they see you soon? You should not share your passwords with anyone. You should not share your passwords with anyone. He visited his grandparents last weekend. He visited his grandparents last weekend. You like pizza, right? You like pizza, right? Now you can become an inspector. Now you can become an inspector. We were studying for the exam when the fire alarm went off. We were studying for the exam when the fire alarm went off. They would not insist. They would not insist. His brother-in-law is a shop assistant. His brother-in-law is a shop assistant. He may have to work late tonight. He may have to work late tonight. The car I want to buy is blue. The car I want to buy is blue. Can you continue? Can you continue? When I miss the bus, I let my sister know and my sister drops me off at school. When I miss the bus, I let my sister know and my sister drops me off at school. Sarah took a photo of the sunset. Sarah took a photo of the sunset. Don't you touch. Don't you touch. I see no reason why we shouldn't work together. I see no reason why we shouldn't work together. You become a carpenter in 4 days. You become a carpenter in 4 days. Do you see? Do you see? You don't have to worry about that. Everything will be fine. You don't have to worry about that. Everything will be fine. May not accept. May not accept. He will be a barber in 1 week. He will be a barber in 1 week. He bought new shoes. He bought new shoes. He studies hard for his exams. He studies hard for his exams. To eliminate. To eliminate. You keep 10 years. You keep 10 years. Let me. Let me. After analyzing the data, we can come to a conclusion. After analyzing the data, we can come to a conclusion. They can always take aim. They can always take aim. Don't you touch. Don't you touch. We had the broken glass repaired by the glazier. We had the broken glass repaired by the glazier. Will we always be virologists? Will we always be virologists? He always arrives on time. He always arrives on time. He is a talented artist and creates amazing sculptures. He is a talented artist and creates amazing sculptures. I watched a movie last night. I watched a movie last night. We shouldn't start often. We shouldn't start often. Why are you studying English? Because I want to travel the world. Why are you studying English? Because I want to travel the world. Not tested often? Not tested often? We love traveling to new places. We love traveling to new places. Shouldn't he kill for 15 days? Shouldn't he kill for 15 days? He spent days working on his presentation to deliver it flawlessly. He spent days working on his presentation to deliver it flawlessly. Bypass. Bypass. I have some information about the new product. I have some information about the new product. Can't be the organizer after 2 centuries? Can't be the organizer after 2 centuries? They had lived in that neighborhood for a long time before they moved. They had lived in that neighborhood for a long time before they moved. Is that sign? Is that sign? Yes, our hotel has Wi-Fi. Yes, our hotel has Wi-Fi. He is an American citizen. He is an American citizen. He decided to stop eating fast food. He decided to stop eating fast food. Can I help you find a comfortable seat? Can I help you find a comfortable seat? Energize people. Energize people. If I had more time, I would learn to play the guitar. If I had more time, I would learn to play the guitar. He has to pick up his car for an oil change. He has to pick up his car for an oil change. How many children do you have? How many children do you have? Will you be performing in 2 evenings? Will you be performing in 2 evenings? I'm going to the library to buy a new book. I'm going to the library to buy a new book. The train arrived at midnight. The train arrived at midnight. Don't you suspect? Don't you suspect? Didn't they experience it right away? Didn't they experience it right away? I'm going to the ski resort. I'm going to the ski resort. They will not encourage. They will not encourage. I listen to music while working. I listen to music while working. I'll be there on time, he said. I'll be there on time, he said. Won't you marry? Won't you marry? Never be able to babysit. Never be able to babysit. I have an appointment in a month. I have an appointment in a month. He's going to cook for us tonight. He's going to cook for us tonight. Consistency. Consistency. We are excited to go on vacation next month. We are excited to go on vacation next month. Doesn't it hurt? Doesn't it hurt? We won't be able to see it in 5 hours. We won't be able to see it in 5 hours. We often go to the beach in the summer. We often go to the beach in the summer. She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags." She said to him, "Please help me carry these bags." Would it bring an annual? Would it bring an annual? His mother is an agent. His mother is an agent. You'll see tomorrow. You'll see tomorrow. Consistency in meditation leads to greater awareness. Consistency in meditation leads to greater awareness. I need to buy my sister a birthday present. I need to buy my sister a birthday present. Your address? Your address? Should it be over before? Should it be over before?